Do, 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 do. What were the chances? Greetings. I'm sure there's people here watching now. Oh, if I can only find my mouse. We have no cheers because it has reset. Hold on, I want to do something though. Let me go change one thing. I was gonna go make some people some VIPs. Let's see. What happens if I do that? Does that update anything? Maybe. Hold on. Waiting for it. Wait, I think I know what I need to do. Hold on. There we go. That's what I wanted to get to. Because I'm going to make some people some VIPs. I don't even know what it means, but I'm going to make them VIPs. Let's see. Roles. I think I can do this. Add new. I-Star Strider as a VIP. I'm not sure what a VIP means. Looks like I can give out 100 VIPs. This is all, again, you guys are watching me learn Twitch stuff here. VIPs are valuable members of a streamer's community who are recognized with a special badge. Let's see, 5 unique chatters becomes 20 to 100 badges available at unique chatters. Oh, we've had a few chatters. You guys like to talk. VIPs are able to perform the following actions: chat without being affected by slow, sub-only, or follower-only modes. Chat without being affected by rate limits. Chat in all rooms. Post links in chat even when links are disabled. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Let's see. I-Star Strider. Congratulations on being my first VIP. And Snugs. 1. You, my friend, are the second VIP. Congratulations. Let's see. All right, I gotta change the thing down. Hold on, wait for it. Top cheers, and I do monthly. And then I do refresh chat, and then I can see just for today. Okay, I think I got it now. Grandpa's figuring this stuff out. Looks like there's people here because T-Branch just cheered me for 100. Thank you very much, T-Branch. You're number 1 this month. Congratulations. As you just saw, I'm making the guys, 2 guys last month who had a crazy battle to see who was number 1. I made them VIPs. I don't know what it means. Sounds like a little bit, but a little bit cool. I think it's more of a status trophy thing. T-Branch, I should probably VIP you, but we'll see. I want to leave those 2 guys to be special for a little while. So anyways, I was just on for a quick stream today. Wasn't planning on doing my usual 2-hour things. Let's see. Rufus, no, actually I was going to say thank you guys for all the cheering, because I actually did take the team out to lunch today. We actually only had 5 go to lunch because we have Travis was home sick. He threw up a couple times this morning, giving us entirely too much information. Keith is on, he has family in town, so he couldn't make today. Justin had to stay home because they had one car out and they had a doctor's appointment they had to go to, so he actually Skyped in, but he didn't get to go to lunch with us. Ken is still in Japan. Joaquin is back from his trip, but he has a cold, and I told him not to come in and infect us. Star couldn't make it. So we only had 5 people for lunch today, but we had a great lunch, and thank you all very, very much. We went to, for those who want to know, we went to Kura Sushi. Kura. It's pretty cool. It's got like the little conveyor belt sushi things that go around. It's pretty cheap, actually. So it's the 10 team, 10 people now. No, there's other people who couldn't make it as well. There was Chaox, who couldn't make it. He's still, I didn't even include him because he's still suffering with back problems. Let's see, who else did I leave out? B was there. Jason was at the meeting, but he couldn't make it to the lunch afterwards. But no, the team has not changed since Sarah left us. We miss her. And Sarah's new name is Anna, not Anna. I keep saying Anna over and over again and keep getting yelled at, which is Anna because I read Frozen stories to Maxine all the time. And that's Anna, of course, in those. But Annas do not like being called Annas these days, with thanks to Frozen. So thanks a lot, Frozen. But anyway, so yeah, so the team size actually hasn't changed in, I don't even know, 8 months, something like that. We just one out, one in. Let's see. Let it go. That is exactly what I've said. Let it go, Anna. I hope she's not watching this. Let's see. Yeah, Chaox's back is still screwed up. And those who don't know, Chaox was also on Tabula Rasa, and that was actually, I remember, that was, what was it, more than 10 years ago? 13, 12 years ago or something like that. But he actually, that's where he injured his back the first time he started having back problems, which his doctor's diagnosis. He always kept a really thick wallet set on one cheek, and it caused some disc problems. But anyways, back then during Tabula Rasa times, me and Paul Sage, the lead designer on Tabula Rasa, and I think now the lead designer on Borderlands, or creative director on Borderlands, that they just made their announcement. Saw some posts on that. But we had to go to Chaox's house to like help carry mattresses up there for him, and he had to be carried out on an ambulance stretcher. That was like 12 or 13 years ago, and he had surgery, and it's been fine up until recently. But we're not talking about I hurt my back, I'll go to the chiropractor type thing. We're talking about a serious back problem. So in case anyone was worrying, I said serious, and my phone started doing a thing. Siri? Nope, didn't work that time. Let's see. So when is the next patch? Lancel87 asks. Again, Lancel, I can't get over how nice your display was in the house. If you guys don't know, you should definitely go check out her display of all the outfits. So I'll give you an update. I got a couple things to update you on. I wrote it down. So one, we're aware of the totem issues where the Tier 1 Kobold totem was, or the, yeah, Tier 1 Kobold totem, when you'd craft the recipe, it'd make a Tier 6 Lich totem. Don't go buy those. You know they're going to be destroyed or converted. They're actually going to be converted into Tier 1 Kobold totems as they're supposed to be. The Tier 1 Kobold recipe was actually turned, was also screwed up. It when it got fixed, and it was making Tier 2 totems. So we'll get a patch out for that shortly, but all your Tier 6 Lich recipes are going to turn into Tier 1 Kobolds, because no one has actually crafted a legit Tier 6 Lich totem. So those are being taken care of. Those will be retroactively. I saw there are a bunch of people, of course, as always with these things, when people find out, 1 or 2 people go and craft like mad, trying to take advantage of, trying to get people to buy and sell, see if they can make a quick buck off of it. So the people who spent the quick buck are the ones who are going to get hurt on this, but hopefully they realize they found out what's going on about it. But we will look into it. You should demand a refund, though, to whoever you bought the totem from. So another thing is, thanks to you guys on Friday with being crazy with the bits. And I'm falling behind here. T-Branch again, thank you so much. Duke Lorimus followed just before I came online, which I thought was funny. I was just getting ready setting up, and I got a follow from Duke Lorimus. And Vipier Mortale. Somewhere in there. But anyways, thanks to you guys last month doing way better on Twitch than I expected. I ended up ordering a Blue Yeti microphone. I saw they had one on for $59, so I bought a Blue Yeti microphone. And when we do the Skype in stuff, I'm going to do the routing into and then not have it come over the speaker, but instead wear headphones so we can get better quality on Star and Travis. Or at least if they don't have great quality, it's their own fault, not us. But anyways, we'll see how that goes. But I hear I have to have one of those. The other thing is Travis says next up I need to get some sponsor things, like have a sponsor chair that shows like sponsor stuff. I don't think that really applies to us because we're kind of selling our own goods. There is no middleman. But he says all the cool streamers have their own custom chairs. I am going to bring up a chair from downstairs. This is actually one I stole from the office, and it's not as comfortable as the chair I normally use. But I'm spending all my time up in the new office rather than in my old office. So let's see. Back to the next patch. So the next patch, there's actually one building right now. I don't think we're going to publish it because I think I'm going to have to go test something. I'm pretty sure I screwed something up, which means that the next patch will be tomorrow morning. That'll have all of the totem fixes in it. Once all of that has been confirmed that there's no crazy stuff going on, then probably a Wednesday morning patch will go out that'll have the rooms, several new encounter rooms turned on. And those guys can start dropping in game. And there's probably, we're going to try one more patch. I think this may be we'll probably end up build one with the new feature, the IL2 CPP stuff turned on, the performance optimization. Basically ahead of time compiling rather than load time compiling. But it gives some optimization stuff in it. But we'll probably try turning that on maybe Thursday or Friday. Again, that's basically a button we click. We've got some other stuff that's going in right now. I know there's some people out there there's some terrains that are black terrains, and that's due to some changes. Unity has been updating their terrain system, and it's kind of one of those things where they've been saying for years that they would do it. Well, they finally did it, and there's some things that are no longer backward compatible that broke. So we've already got fixes for, we've identified 15 of them total that have some black parts in them. Basically one channel out of the things, like one or two textures will be black when it's on the terrain. But we have, we're finally, Travis List is working his butt off right now to get the fix in for that. So that may go in tomorrow morning. But those terrains are also, those are the ones using the old shader. So the new one is actually much, much faster. And we've got for R65, we expect to move to, they call it the terrain instancing stuff in Unity 2018.3, which will give us even more big benefits in terms of performance. And it moves a lot of the terrain work to the GPU. So we'll see how that goes. As always, if you guys have watched me talk before, it's usually Unity has like, here's a great performance thing, and then we try it out and it crashes like mad due to thread racing conditions. We're going to give it a try. They've actually been pretty good when it comes to GPU stuff. It's usually the CPU threading stuff they have trouble with. Let's see. Let's see. Rufus, good friend of mine, just got done having a few vertebrae fused. Yeah, I had a friend, my racquetball partner was, he worked at a printing press place, and they had an explosion that blew him off of like a second story platform. And he had some major back damage, but he had to have a couple of vertebrae confused. The element's okay. My racquetball partner wasn't that horrible. He did have some turning problems, which can be problematic in racquetball, but mostly good. And he never had any problems again after that happened. Let's see. What's the Master Yonda? Not Yoda, but Master Yonda. What's the hardest part of game development? Coding or organization? Yeah, I'm not going to say it's coding. I mean, even though I'm a coder type, it is really, yeah, I mean, there's just so many moving parts that are going on. And unlike some things where it's an engineering, you can put down, like, here's the exact plan that we're going to have. You know, you can lay out the exact blueprint for everything, run it through the architects, and everything's drawn up, and you got no nuts and bolts and everything you need everywhere. It doesn't work like that in computer games because it's not a science, it's an art. So it is really tough to be agile enough to adjust and change things, and that you'll see that constantly as we do things. And it's also one of those things we try to give you guys as much insight into what's coming up as possible, but quite frequently by the time we get to that time when we promised you we were going to get you something, we realize, you know what, that's actually not quite as cool as the other thing that we could have done. But now that we get, like, the ideas have now flown on the other thing, and now the other thing that didn't sound cool before, now that we've actually talked about it, actually sounds really cool and cooler than the others. One of those that might be happening this release is, again, fertilizer will probably, this is for R65, fertilizer may slip to R66 because we're going to be doing let's just call it a generic ladder system. So it's basically a ranking system, so we can have any type of ranking that we want to put in there. We'll start it off with a few things. Obviously, we'll have some PvP in-game stuff. We will have, there could be, like, fishing is another one that's popular, and of course I keep doing my fingers and stuff down here and you guys can't see it. Oh, there we go. Now you can see if I hand gesture. But we'll have fishing, crafting is another one. Just any type of measurement we want in there that we can throw in there. And so we're trying to come up with a generic system. And this is Wizard Smoke and Undone are going to be working together on this. Undone, because he's kind of the master of background automation and pulling data out of databases and coalescing good data out of Elasticsearch and all that type of stuff. So he can be responsible for going to pull up those things. But it's going to be a lot of different stuff, like including, like, hey, you can go to the town crier, and one of the generic ranking things we're going to have is going to be like, hey, for your dungeon, who's got the coolest dungeon in town, and like that type of cool metrics that we'll pull ahead of time that we can put together some stats for things. But fertilizer slipping again really stinks. It may not slip, but yes, I get the stinks reference there. I'm a big gardener myself, which is crazy because this morning, 2 days ago it was 90 degrees. This morning we walked out the door and it was probably 50 degrees outside and started sleeting, which you can hear the sleet come down. You hear the sleet come down and you hear like tonk, 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 like it hits the car and the driveway or the house or whatever. What I hear is my tomatoes screaming, no, sleet, don't destroy me. Tomatoes do not like sleet or cold stuff. So anyways, case and Strava. Holy crap, I get to see live stream. You'll be disappointed. I'm just doing a quick live stream. I am way behind on stuff. I need to do more testing on totems. I need to get a bunch of crap integrated. Stuff all over the place. So I'm trying to keep this one short. So I'm not going to do much playing. Again, I need to do better on trying to keep something interesting in front of me. Maybe I can summon like a dragon and a troll and have them fight. Would that be a good, interesting thing? Oh, Antrax, unexpected stream. It was unexpected by me too. I got home late from the team meeting because we had longer than normal team meeting just talking about stuff as we skipped last week, so we had way more stuff to talk about than we normally do. And also, again, with the people taking advantage of, we don't have offices, we've got Lord Subtleton, our main server guy, is going to Barcelona, which just happens to be where Tassilo, our web guy, is. Which apparently he told Tassilo too late, and Tassilo is going to be out of town. Tassilo is going on vacation from Barcelona to, I think he's going back to Germany when Lord Subtleton's going to be in Barcelona, so he's not going to get to show him around. Let's see. Last live stream, being unable to repair locked items you are wearing or in your inventory is brought up, but you made an assumption that it couldn't be what was talked about. Can it please be fixed? Yes, we actually talked about that. The other one that I didn't understand, and I completely understand now, was the crown stacking. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with crown stacking. I was trying to stack crowns this morning because I got a lot of crown stacks in my inventory, and you can't stack crowns. What's wrong with that? Why can't I stack my crowns? Let's see. I see Aller. Change management. Oh, I thought he meant like change management. It's like, don't you like me? But then he says it's always the hardest in software dev. Yes, managing all the changes and all the moving pieces and the publishing cycle. We talk to people. We're good friends on the Crowfall team, and that's with the Crowfall team. That was one of the things they were talking about, is they can't imagine publishing a release once a month. Yeah, we can't either, but we do it anyways. Actually, we publish 5 or 6 times a month. Hold on, I just noticed my window is like just a tiny bit out of whack. There we go. Let's see if that fixed it. Doesn't look like it. Hold on, I gotta change one thing here. Window capture, don't be locked. Window capture. Transformers more than meets the eye. That's already stretched the screen. Why does it look like it's hanging off? Alright, screw it. It's close enough. Can't see what's going on there. It looks like I have some window stretching going on. Endernut, maximum stacking for items is 32xxx. Yes. Is that 32,384? But yes. I knew that. I'm trying to stack like stacks of 100, and I can't get it. Darton Obscuro. Question, is it a bug you can't whack the death bunny unless it's on a stair or two above you? That doesn't sound right. And I was summoning death bunnies out here, I thought, and people weren't having trouble hitting it. But actually, those may have been Doom bunnies that I was summoning, not death bunnies. Those were I was summoning the big boss things for people who watched the last stream, was I was looking for entertainment. Summoning death bunnies and letting them slaughter everybody, which they did endlessly. That's what I'm supposed to scream. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on, I'll do something. I'll get something going here so I have some entertainment in the background. Hold on. TV 15 drag. Let's see. B15. Okay, I think I got this now. Okay, hold on. Hold on, give me 1 minute here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 1 minute. Oh, come on. Okay, now I think I got it. Oh, that's so weird. We just switched to Unity 2018 .3 for those who hadn't been keeping up with stuff, which there's some weird new stuff in it we're all having to get used to in terms of how prefabs work, if you're familiar with Unity. Uh-oh, they just stretched my screen again. Why do I do this? So here, so I can have some entertainment, I'm going to be doing a time scale 0.5, and then I'm going to do a summon. Let's see, I'll do one of those guys, and then I'll do a summon monsters, dragons, Dragon B15 yellow ancient dot prefab 1. Who's gonna win? Oh, come on, let me out of here. And it would help if I had my fingers on the right keys. Are you guys not going to fight or what? You two should be fighting. Oh, now they're fighting. Okay. Now we can see who's going to win. No, don't attack. Again, this is purely for your entertainment here. Are you not entertained? Sorry, I went to a Renaissance festival this weekend with Maxine, and the joust announcer was pretty infectious. He's not fighting me. Come on, Bunny of Doom. Seems like the Bunny of Doom is not fighting back. It's pretty disappointing there. I'm going to have to do something... We'll let them just fight until they die. I'll get back to answering some questions. Drizzt, it's cool that you guys do what you do, but do you think sacrifice quality for quantity by pushing a release every month? So it's hard to say. We don't spend a ton of time on the actual release aspect. I think I've shown that a few times, that we've got our release stuff down to kind of a single button click for a lot of this stuff. There's a little bit of work that goes into it, but the total time involved with us making a build and publishing is generally maybe an hour of actual work. It takes a long time to make a build. Trying to make that part faster, but that's my dad tells a story that when he was in college, he was on a basketball scholarship, and that was one of the things they had to do. Was back then they had to have a job. They couldn't, they had to give them a job as well. But the job they gave my dad, this is of course Dad's story time, was he claimed that they gave him a job as a working the maintenance area, and his job was to go on and turn on water on a sprinkler every morning and then go back every evening and turn it off. Again, not sure how true that is, but that's kind of what the build is there's like a starting process that takes a few minutes. Well, it takes probably 15-20 minutes to integrate stuff, and then click the button, and then you go away for 7 hours and come back and the build is done. So we don't lose that much time to publishing, so I don't know if it impacts quality negatively. If we were to try and push every single feature that we promise, now that would impact quality negatively. But when we just are pushing the release, a lot of the times the releases are as much about fixing bugs and improving quality and getting it out to you guys. So being able to iterate and keep the time as low as possible on that is kind of important. I don't think anyone's going to lose here. Doom Bunny and the Dragon. It's Dragon. Yeah, the Dragon's getting hurt. All right, I'm going to have to spice this up a little bit here. Let me get over there. Let me go with 4 more. Here we go. Now it's 5 Doom Bunnies against a Dragon. Again, this is for your entertainment, people. Get them, Doom Bunnies. But yeah, so I don't think the quality necessarily drops. I think it might actually help the quality. We do lose a little bit of time, but I think it's important we be able to iterate quickly on things. And again, talking to you guys is invaluable. Let's see. Elas, I've not had a chance to check the QA testing gifts. That is usually, I think I mentioned this last time, that's usually a Burning Toad thing, who is the one who is currently, I think he's in Japan. He's been helping out with a ton of build stuff and doing as much as he can from over there, but that's one of the things that kind of got punted just because he has so many other things to do. Yeah, see, the bunnies are all sad because they can't quite hit the dragon, I think. But the dragon can hit the bunnies. But anyways, Burning Toad is normally the one who does those things. He will be back on the 4th, Thursday, Friday. So I think he'll be back. He'll be available on Friday to start catching up on some of his stuff. But of course, he'll be on my sleep cycle of waking up at 4 a.m. and working until noon or something. So we'll see how long it takes him to get back in the groove. Uh-oh, what did Andernut say? Let's see. Why does the stack stop there? I think that was just one of those things they said at some point. It's like, no one will ever have 32,000 of anything. And then people are sending us bugs because they have 32,000 arrows or whatever they have. But yeah, now crowns, because crowns are actually, they use just the normal inventory object system. And part of the reason we did that was because, hey, guess what? We haven't had any dupes. We haven't had any lost stuff. That system is rock solid. So that's why we put crowns in the normal inventory system as normal objects. Let's see. And yes, Maxine loved the Renaissance Festival so much we're probably going to go back next weekend or the weekend after if possible. I'm trying to see when the Black Sails event is so I can make sure and not miss that. Oh, that's the other thing I should probably tell you guys about. Another big event coming on. This will be the official announcement. Elwin, I think I told him because I saw him he came to the same Renaissance Festival I went to. Another player, Elwin Moon, maybe in the stream, maybe not. But he was there helping me out. Nice to have it's a third person when you have a 5-year-old. What was I saying? Oh, but yes, she absolutely loved it. She loved the petting zoo. She loved the fairy party. She loved the jousting, our night 1. The other 2 nights were horrible, actually. It was the first time I'd seen one where it's like the other one night was really good. Our night was really good, Sir William. And then 2 of the nights couldn't even hit the other guys with a stick. They had like 3 runs back and forth where they missed and missed and missed. But Maxine just had a blast all over the place. So going back again. Let's see. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you about a contest coming up. That is, I told Elvin about it, but I'll tell you guys about it. We're still working out the final details. It'll probably start in the next week or 2, though. We'll see. This is one of those requests that you guys had more requests for more GM run events and contests. So this one is going to be a contest, and it's going to be, you will see a new pot pop up somewhere on the Novia map. That will be a dev pod, kind of like Hometown for those who've been to dev or been to Hometown. The purpose of this one, though, is different. This is going to be a full-time dedicated, it'll always be there, contest town. So the first contest we're planning on doing should be coming up again. We'll make some announcements on it, but probably it may start as early as next weekend. We will see how much we get done there. It kind of probably depends on patching schedule and stuff. But the first contest is going to be a decorating contest. So we will have entries for it that'll probably be the first numbers that we're throwing around is you can either pay 100,000 gold. Yes, it's a lot. You guys are rich, though, we know. Or you can pay 1,000 crowns, which is about the same conversion rate. Something under $10, basically. So why are we charging an entry fee for it? Because it's going to be a deco contest where you will be assigned a village lot in the town when you enter. Everybody will get probably 2 weeks to decorate. And then at the end of the contest, that'll probably be at the end of the start of next release, I will do a big long live stream on it. I will most likely let you guys vote on the best deco job for people. But the reason we're making it kind of a big deal and actually charging an entry fee and the other stuff is because it will have a very special reward. which is the winner of it will get a overworld player-owned town. So this will be one of the first player-owned towns that's been added in a long time, so we locked those off. We actually decided that we could have some more player-owned towns because we're trying to remove some of the player-run towns. As you might have noticed, they're kind of, when we talked about this on a past stream, but we are removing a few of the player-run towns that were completely empty because they are pretty much the least desirable town. This will be episode 1. This will be, you can have it on either continent right now, Hidden Vale or Novia. So yeah, so it'll be a overworld player-owned town. It'll be the smallest. Is it like a stronghold or something, or hold fast or something? Whatever one of the smaller ones is. But that is, again, this is one of those things we aren't selling overworld pots anymore, but we removed a couple of player-run towns that players have given us feedback on. And we're like, yeah, it sounds like a pretty good contest. And it's one of those things that makes sense because, oh, looks like the bunnies won. It makes a lot of sense because, you know, if you're the type who can get in there and you want to spend the deco, you're willing to spend the time to go and deco and do a great job and have a good visual eye too. It's not just about time, you know, investing time. If you're going to do that for decorating a lot, hey, guess what? You're probably going to make a pretty spectacular town, pretty spectacular governor, if that's the type of stuff you like. So, and again, the thing we love more than anything is players creating cool content. Players who really, you know, they really want to get in there and do the whole role-playing side of things, manage that stuff. So it feels like pretty much a win-win. And again, 100,000 gold, because we want to make sure you can always do stuff through gold, or you can do it as probably, like I said, probably 1,000 crowns as the equivalent to that. So anyways, we will see. We will take entries. I'll have to see how many village lots we can fit into a normal metropolis pot or super metropolis pot. But you can look for some final details on that. I'll probably take some feedback from some people. Anyways, cool contest coming up. And again, I'll be live streaming here. I'll be using some of the features I have in my chatbot. And holy crap, I haven't turned on chatbot, have I? Hold on, let me get my chatbot up. We miss you, chatbot, because without chatbot, there's no streaming or no prizening. And I'm going to summon, let's see, the dragon was no match. How about a player dungeon troll? Set again. And again, this is the gladiator equivalent. That is Mech the Unkillable. The bunnies might have something to say about it. He's got some AE attacks. I think he's going to toast these guys. So let me get the prizening up there. But yeah, that's for people who are saying insane prize. Yeah, that's, again, we feel like the gold or whatever the crowns is, we want to make sure people have some investment in it, and that we're, you know, we think it's good for the economy to remove gold from some of the wealthier players. Obviously, it's good for us to remove some crowns from some of the wealthier players. But again, we're not trying to charge like crazy, you know, $100 or anything. That's basically your once a month if you're in the rewards program. That's basically what give us a month's worth of your reward program back. Oh, I haven't started the raffle. Hold on, I got to pick my prize. Let me do that first, then I'll finish my story. Oh, looks, the Ornate Keep Moondial is on today. You will not be getting that. How about Gothic Fan featured? I'm looking for something more in like the $20 range here. Let's see, or 20,000, 2,000 crown. Pet emote, I already got all the pet emotes. That's not going to help me. Ooh, Black Clockwork armor. That's pretty cool. Black Feather Wings. Oh, how about that? I'll do a combo here. I'll do Black Clockwork armor. Black Feather Wings. And anything else in here that's very black? I'll tell you what, I'll throw in some, oh wait, I'll throw in a Dark Star Shield. That'll go with that too. And a Dark Star Shield. Now I can start the, hold on, I can start the pull the where's the stupid, there it is, giveaway. Oh, it looks like everybody's already in there already, even though I haven't. Is that fresh? Is it telling you can get in there? No, you're not actually joining the raffle. You people think you're joining the raffle. You're not joining the raffle. So let's see. Black wings, clockwork, armor, and DS shield. Now it's open. Now you guys can spam and make me miss all the questions. Yes, I've had some feedback before that question got away. I saw there's feedback on the ground pound. I will be making some changes to it. It'll be doing something similar to what it was doing. But again, I know that the slow movement attack is one of those things. Try to make sure we help. It's something that's beneficial to both PvP and non-PvP. So I've heard your feedback on that, and I will be making some type of additional change to it. I may leave that in as well and then also do something else. Oh, and I'm going to end the stream in about, I was planning on making this like a 10-minute stream. I don't think I'm capable of a 10-minute stream. But when I end this, probably in the next 20 minutes or so, hopefully. Because I think my wife called, which means the baby's on the way home. Yeah, it looks like baby will be home in about 10 minutes. So this will probably end about 4:15. But anyways, so again, back to the insane prize of an overworld pot. Again, it'll be the small pot, but I mean, you can upgrade with crowns these days, and we've had a ton of people doing that. So fully expect them to upgrade if they really get into it. But again, we think one of the coolest things is that there's some governors out there that just do amazing jobs and are just great at pulling a community together and basically making a community. And we think that this is kind of a good test of, are you going to be a good governor? Are you going to run a great town? Are you going to, do you have good aesthetic values for things? And Dulane, thank you very much for hosting my stream. I still owe you some streamer crowns. And yeah, I don't think I sent them this morning. I tried to send him some, but I suck. I failed. And also, thank you. Is that M-I? Me Justice? M-L Justice, I think. The font on this thing's horrible. You can see it too. It's kind of this big, weird, wide U. I think it's M-L Justice. Yeah, so anyways, we think the contest is a great way to find somebody that has proven that they can be a great governor and that they're willing to invest a lot of time and have a good art eye. So we think it's kind of a win-win for all of us that you guys get another qualified, good governor out there as well. And also, I think it'll make great streaming content as I can go by, every now and then and check on things. See how things are going, see what people are doing. Although I expect some players will be doing the sneaky build it somewhere else and then at the last minute import it in. We may actually put in something to make it so you can't unstore your deed in that town. You actually have to build it there, because that's part of the fun of this, is making sure people are building, doing the deed, like doing the deco stuff in the town. So I can stream progress on a daily basis when I get on to do a daily stream. But anyways, I think it's a cool idea. We will be doing that soonish. We'll release some official details, but I just want to give you guys a heads up, something for you guys to look for. And yes, I fully expect you guys to probably some people get together as teams. I'm sure the Deco Divas and others will be jumping in and doing stuff. But anyways, cool contest, I think, coming up. Again, I talked about the patches. We have at least 2, maybe 3 left. The next one will probably not be later today. It'll probably be tomorrow morning, so that I can get in the terrain fixes and a few other things. Terrain for the fixes for the black terrain, in case you're wondering. And then the one after that will probably just be to try turning on the new performance feature. That'll probably be Wednesday. Let's see what other stuff. I wasn't doing any stream specials today. I'm going to try to come up with some cooler stream specials. Will be in-game things, because I'm actually going to need to take a survey on the t-shirt situation. I've sent emails. I should have sent emails to everybody who bought during the streams. I haven't heard back from about 10 of you, I think. So definitely go check if you actually want them. I think some of these were people who just happened to buy and weren't watching the stream, but they just happened to buy the 10,000 crown package during my stream, and they're probably just confused when they got an email from me saying, "Hey, what man? What T-shirt size and address?" But anyways, definitely go check your email. I got all the ones off that I had addresses for. If I'm trying to remember. I think there's one that I did not get off because it was a Europe address, and I'm still fighting with stamps.com to get it to give me a good valid Europe. I mean, it looks fine to me. Google Maps says it's fine because I can put it in Google Maps, and Google Maps is okay with it. But stupid USPS says that's not a valid address, and that's unfortunately the one that matters. But I'm trying to figure out what's up with that. I'm sure it's just like it's off by a letter or something, and it's puking. All right, looks like you guys have all joined. Let's see. Patch, I mentioned that. Fruit Bunny, we can buy T-shirts. You can't really buy T-shirts. I was just trying to run some stream specials as I try to figure out ways to get you guys in here, besides just giving away free prizes and talking about cool stuff and giving you the scoop on things. Oh, I forgot to watch the bunny slaughter here. Looks like the troll won. Good job, troll. Mech the unkillable. Managed to kill him. Hold on, let me figure out something else to summon for these guys to, for them to fight. Maybe, ooh, let's see. What do you think? Can Mech kill an ancient, surely he can kill an ancient dragon. Can he kill, yeah, we'll try one on, whoop. We'll see how Mech does. I think Mech will slaughter this ancient dragon. Mech is deep inside the ancient dragon. Oh yeah, that dragon's gonna go down quick. Hit him with a rock there. I must say, I'm surprised you guys have not come to join. Oh, you know what? You may not be able to join me. I may be on the patched up version. You guys may be here crying in another instance of the scene because you can't get in. No, 942 is the latest one. I'm not on 942, so you guys should be able to be here if you want to. Apparently, you just don't love me. How's this going here? Well, Dragon's doing okay here. I'm a little surprised, actually. I'll speed things up a little bit. Time scale 3. Come on, Mech, hit him with a rock. Anyways, let me get back to a few questions. Oh, yes. So, again, short attention span, easily distracted. We love you-ish. But anyways, the T-shirts. I was just trying to get more people to come to the stream. So I was doing, if you bought a 10,000 crown package, you got a free T-shirt, and I would ship it to you. And I've got about 10 left. Once I finish up those and I see, I don't want to give away all the T-shirts and not screw over those first people who didn't respond. But once I get responses from those guys and I get all those shipped off, if I have some T-shirts left, I will do some more of those type of stream things. And yeah, we've got some T-shirts, but again, to be completely honest, a lot of this is I'm sending you guys crap so I can clean out my office, so I don't have to get a storage unit. If you are in Austin and you buy a 10,000 crown package, you are welcome to come pick up an office chair that is filling my garage. I saved 6 office chairs, and I think I saved too many. And that was just mainly because I saved 10 desks and 6 office chairs, because we probably will be getting an office again soon. Just not right now. Oh yeah, Mech's going to slaughter this guy. He's taking a sweet time about it, though. I think he doesn't like the dragon being up in the air. He doesn't know what to do about that. Get a mech. Let me go over here and see if there's any more questions, but I think I'm pretty close to calling it and doing the giveaway here. Again, just doing a short stream today because I got home late from the team meeting where we talked about all sorts of cool stuff. Let's see. Casplinlars, that's just weird. Are there plans to unnerf the wood on sieges? You come out of a siege with about 10 wood now. Very disappointing. I don't know why they nerfed it in the first place. I think that was... Again, anytime there's a nerf on something, you can usually insert the "that's why we can't have nice things" memes. That there's probably somebody who'd figured out a way to quickly exploit it to make way too money. That dragon, the dragon's standing on top of him. What? That's not how it works. But anyway, so yeah, the wood was probably nerfed because somebody found an exploit or a way to do something naughty. But yeah, I know I've heard a few people talk about it. That was one of the best ways to do things. Speaking of wood, that reminds me that no, I have not made any of the changes as a result of revolt was a Freudian slip there, but a result of doing the wood pulp challenge, Jack's wood pulp challenge. But I do still plan on making those. Hey Chris, if trolls fall on you when they die when you get too close, dragons, why not dragons? Yeah, dragons probably should too. It's one of those things we put that in as kind of a cool thing, is because again we wanted the troll to be a response fight and a skill fight, and that felt skillful. But honestly, I think the timing of it is kind of sucky. Like he falls too fast, and you really don't get a warning. It's more like he dies and then boom. And I need to go change. Let me go change that now. I think I can go change that and make the fall damage delayed so you guys have a chance to get away from him. But yeah, that's totally... Dragon should have that too. But first I want to make it so it's actually fun. A fun mechanic rather than annoying. There's nothing less satisfying, as I mentioned before. It's like, hey, I killed the troll, and then I died right at the end. Quran SC, update on removing Crown Store buffs for buying items. Oh, I actually meant to do that. Let me get that on my list of stuff. Yeah, that's, as we had said, that's one of those things that was kind of a intentional pay to win, even if it was a very small pay to win type thing, that we added to get you guys using the store. And I think you guys are using the store now. Looked like you guys were spending lots of crowns this weekend, although you weren't buying a ton of crowns, but that's actually one of the things we expect. I think I mentioned that a couple streams ago. People were asking why were numbers lower than the previous month. And there's a number of reasons. One of them was because there was a ton of crown speculation right before March started. But some of it is also, we know there's a lot of crowns out there that you guys still have to spend. Before you were getting a lot of crowns accumulated because you had the monthly reward program, but you didn't have that much in-game to spend them on. So now you guys have months and months of rewards programs saved up and stuff to spend them on. So we love seeing that you guys are spending far more crowns than you're buying. Of course, we'd love for you to be buying more, but that's fine. They'll start running out and you guys will start buying some more. Kron SC's question. And that's the other thing I need to get is and that's the removing the Crown Store buffs. Yeah, that'll happen. Maybe I can get that in a patch. I'll have to go look and see. I don't remember how tough that is and where that stuff lives, how tough it is to remove. But yeah, I'll try and get that out this release because I did not intend to leave it on for more than 2 months. T-Branch, how many crowns were purchased? Well, I think it was the last day of February, like in that last 24 hours, there was something like $20,000 spent because you guys knew the crown prices were going up. You guys did a little bit of that this release to like right at the end of the $85 period. Now we're at 90. So now you've been warned. So when the end of this month comes around, the end of this time comes around, if you want to speculate, like start speculating now, because it's going to go up another $5. It'll be $95 next month as we try to get into a smooth groove. Who is this person who just keeps saying you missed so-and-so's question? Daniel MCGL. Are you doing the shipping for the Avatar Radio shirt and mug prize from the monthly live stream? I know nothing about that, so I'm going to say no, I am not doing that. The t-shirts I'm shipping are some that we had left over that we had for, like, we got them for conventions and give them away at various different stuff. We got just a couple of these bad boys left, but they are all spoken for so far. I'll see when I get to the end, once I have them all shipped, who's still missing them. I know I got some of those off. I've got to save Jack and Laz need one, I know, because I know they were there and did not get some, but I think I may be out of larges in those. Jack does not look like a medium. We'll see. Sounds like a good excuse to go on a diet, though. I'm one to talk. Can the judge's wig produce a pattern salvage? I guess it does not currently. Yeah, I know people like wearing the judge's wig, and it's now dyeable. And, oh, T-Branch has a good question here. T-Branch question, Atos, any chance you will turn the Crown Store transactions, or turn the Crown Store transaction in the API? So we've got, for those who don't know, we have an API that just a couple of people use. We made it kind of for third-party people, but we no longer are, for those who didn't know, we no longer have third-party people in terms of big publishers like we're not working with Travian or Black Sun anymore. We have ended both of those deals just because we felt, honestly, that we could be doing a better job, and we had a lot of complaints, especially from Russian players who really wanted to make sure that they were more part of the community and didn't like a lot of what was going on. Oh, look, a player wanted to fight mech. Let's see how that goes. No, that's a player fighting mech at 3x speed. Trolls are all about timing. Let's see how this person's doing here. Huh? Oh, nope, they got hit there. Yeah. Run. Anyways, at least they're bringing some entertainment for you. Oh, it looked like the fire went out. I wonder what that means. Why does that not work the first time? Set game time 10. Oh, it doesn't work when I have time scale on. That's what it is. There we go. Oh, another thing, this reminds me, we're changing a few things around. For those keeping up the dungeon stuff, one of the things we plan on having in the not too terribly distant future, as in within a few releases, is having some deco spawners. Now, those will be things that can be used. We may allow them in towns for non-attack stuff, but in dungeons we'll have deco spawners you'll be able to place that will actually spawn critters. We will see about whether or not they give rewards. Oh, and I'm falling behind here. Mugly Wumple, 100 bits, thank you very much. Viper Mortality, still 100 bits more, and he's in the lead with 300. It's very early in the month, though, as in the 1st. Let's see. What was I going to say? Chain Armor Paladin launch t-shirt. Crazy Phil. Crazy Phil was at the launch party. I'm guessing he didn't get a launch t-shirt either. Maybe Crazy Phil, you might fit a medium. We might actually have a t-shirt for you that you could wear. Oh, T-Branch. Throwing down the gauntlet there. T-Branch, thank you very much. T-Branch 227. Were there really 226 other T-Branches before you? But thank you very much for 500 bits, and you are well in the lead. Off to a great start. Oh, and I think I missed my opportunity. I just realized as I was looking down at the date that today is April Fool's. I probably should have come up with something crazy and a lie to get you guys excited about. But no, the Deco contest is not an April Fool's joke. Packages shipped off. Let's see what else. Microphone story, not a April Fool's joke. Soda Vespers. When is the Troll Room blueprint going to be added? So tomorrow morning, patch should have the fixes for the totems. Because the other things, as you probably noticed, not only was there the Tier 1 Kobold turning into a Tier 6 Lich. That'll be fixed in tomorrow's patch, and your Tier 6 Liches will turn into Tier 1 Kobolds again. The other thing was they were all set to be creature-type Lich. Now they'll be creature-type Troll and Kobold. And the recipe for Tier 1 Kobolds, yeah, we'll be making the Tier 1 Kobolds again. And Tier 2 will be made from the Tier 1 Kobolds, as they should be. Another thing is once that patch goes live, I will probably be changing based on feedback from Dungeon Lord Tazar and a few other people, and largely because the math changed from my original math. Originally, it was going to be 6 tiers of creatures, and so looking at that, like Tier 1, Tier 2, whatever. But really, we ended up with effectively 7, because there's the no creature tier, which means the total number of Lich skulls or essences required to craft a Tier 6 Lich was 4 times greater than my initial number. So what that means is I'm probably going to go back and change the Tier 5 Lich totem and Tier 6 Lich totem to be 2x each. So you'll only have to give 2 Tier 4s and then 2 Tier 5s to get the next one. So that'll bring it back to the initial number that I had of like 25,000 Lich essences. Again, which seems like an insane number, but I do these searches on our data to see how many have been killed, and that it's not going to take that long for a lot of people. I know a lot of that comes from like upper tiers and the guys who are already farming the fall, where they're killing 12 Liches at a time or whatever. Zaris, please let us lock the glyphs hotbar. Yes, that is on the very short list now that Wizard Smoke is back in town. T-Branch says 12k Lich essences are farmed every day. Yeah, and you guys think it's too many to have the other? I guess it was 25,000. So it takes you can get every other day there'll be a T6 Lich under the new thing. T6 Lich totem under the new one. What was I saying? Oh, I know the thing I was talking about, and I interrupted myself and went off on the crazy tangent of something else. We're updating some loot stuff as we work on the dungeon stuff, so we can have deco spawners that you guys can place in dungeons and also in towns. They'll actually spawn creatures out of them. But part of the change for that will also make it so when we do these GM summons, I can actually do GM summons where I'll be able to put a specific loot bundle on this guy. So I can do a summon, and part of the instruction will be I can give him a loot bundle of some sort. So when you do these GM events right now, for those people who haven't been over here, these guys are getting slaughtered by a troll. Their gear is getting wrecked. And they're going to get absolutely nothing out of it. No experience. No loot. Dulane is, yeah, he's going to get wrecked by the big troll. Oh, and for those who don't know, this is the tier... Oh, you know what? He's just about got him dead. What? Well done. But that was the tier 6 boss troll. And if you're thinking he's tough, but not tough enough, Remember that in the situation, he will not be alone. There'll be multiple trolls there, so he'll be one of several trolls that will be in the area. But nice work there, guys. I know it was a little bit of a team effort. And now I will kill you with the death bunnies. I think I'm already past my time that I said I was going to go to. I will be on. I do plan on doing a live stream tomorrow. I'll see what time. I'm trying to get regular, get it like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. But tomorrow we take Maxine. I'm actually off because we're taking Maxine to kindergarten orientation or something. It's like where we go and we talk to the kindergartners and find out all the stuff we have to do. And Maxine gets to meet some of her future classmates and that type of stuff. But apparently it's like a 4-hour thing that we do tomorrow morning. So I will see what time my stream goes tomorrow. But I am planning on doing a stream tomorrow. I'll have multiple prizings. Today for the prizing, though, I will go pull that number right now. Make sure you are in the raffle. You guys in the raffle? See, I can't see this because there's a little bit of delay. Let's see if they know to run. I'll summon one for each of them. Let them kill them. Friendly bunnies. Oh. There's one. And let's see. Well, someone's trying to toe-to-toe. Cleo's trying to toe-to-toe the bunny rabbit over there. Oh, and also, just so you know, when there's GMs doing these summon things, the spawn point of the creature is basically wherever I summoned it. So their leash distance is going to be based on that spot. For those people, like probably some of these people knew that, like before, basically you could run to this road and whatever you were fighting would leash back. But that was when I was standing way over there. That's why these bunnies are able to run further than some of the other ones. All right, we'll see. You guys might have a chance. But anyways, I'm going to do the drawing here, so make sure you get the raffle. Not the ruffle, the raffle. Make sure you're in there. And I am going to be doing a quick draw. For those people who didn't know, it is going to be a suit of the black clockwork armor, some black wings, and then a dark star shield to go with it. I think those are all pattern-able, breakdown-able. We do a lot of able words. All right, we are just about ready. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close giveaway. Now we wait a few seconds to get some drama building. Too seldom. You were probably in there anyways. Too seldom. I wouldn't worry about it. And then when I click this button, this is usually when I say I'm going to show you guys, but it always seems to pick somebody that is a friend of the team. We'll see how it does today. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm going to go ahead and try and think if there's anything I can't share. I don't think I want to share this. No, I could probably share that. Hold on. I'm going to share this real quick. Chatbot. Yeah, I don't see any like secret keys or secret stuff on there. It's just your names from the thing. So add new source. Chatbot. Here we go. All right, for those people who haven't seen it, that's what it looks like right there. You guys about ready here? You can see everybody has one ticket. Here we go. I'm clicking the button. Ready for the winner? No, you can't enter now. It's too late. You're too late. Picking a winner. Bam. Joe Zuderick. He happened to do a raffle right before that. You were already entered in it before that. At least we know you're actually there and alive and paying attention. Ahoo. I think that's the way to celebrate. So you will need to give me your name in game. I'm going to try just your name with a space in it there. Let's see. That seems to be popular. Joe Zuderick. You, sir, are the winner of, let's see, clock. Here we go. We got that, and then we got the wings. And then we got the Dark Star. Dark Star. Congrats. You, sir, are a winner. And guys, I have a child who will be home soon, and I'm very excited to see her. So again, I was keeping this one a short stream. Woohoo! We got another Viper Mortal. You guys getting off to a good early start there, T-Branch and Viper and Mugly Wumple. Let's see. Caffeine asked one question. I'll answer before that. Yes, cockwork would be very different. Yes, that is what I started typing up there in case you missed it. You can go back on the stream and verify that that's what I was typing. But do the harder trolls have better chance of dropping unknown BMC member ring? Those rings only drop off of trolls from like one scene, I think. I think that's how I set it up. I've got a streamer, it reminds me. And again, for those who are wondering, why did BMC get something? I've talked about that before, but they got something for the same reason like the Black Sales guys get me to come to their events, and same reason that, I can't remember the name of the guild. One of the guilds got me to come to their event and talk to them. And a streamer got a cloak made for them. They got it because they were polite, they were constructive, and they asked. If you are in a guild and you have an idea that you think would be a cool artifact, of course I'm going to make some modifications to it in terms of stats from whatever you want to try and make it fit in. But I will gladly work with you guys to give you something that feels important to you guys. Again, the guilds with more history, I love representing those guys in the game. If you have like a favorite zone or something, I can make that like an artifact that drops from favorite zone. So again, talk to me. We are not World of Warcraft or whatever massive MMO that ignores you guys. I get on here and talk to you guys because one, I love it and I love the feedback you give me. You guys always have the best feedback, but also because I want to get as much of your brain into the game as well on things. And that's just the kind of creative stuff that, you know, making 100 artifacts, it's like we kind of need ideas on some things. So love hearing it. Let's see. One last thing. I would love to get something to do with streamer logo at some point, Chris. And that reminds me, I need to do some. I need to do one more icon, I think. Whatever those morons at Twitch. Twitch, if you're watching, I didn't say that. We love you guys. We seriously do love Twitch. We haven't had any bad experiences. The only bad experience we've had on them so far is they still haven't approved our membership. Our partner or whatever, our Twitch partner, even though we got crazy stats. Yes, Christ Ballad showed off 2 of the icons. Well, I'll get at least a couple more in there. I think we can have up to like 10 maybe. But again, they haven't approved our partnership thing. I don't even know what it really does, but I want it. I worked so hard for it. I know you guys work super hard just to get a Twitch affiliate. I get a little bit of an advantage, well aware. If I were just streaming the game and not the guy making the game as well, who not just talked about stuff, but then also would go and add it in, I'm pretty sure I would not get 105 viewers on the spur of the moment stream in the middle of the day on a Monday. So, but anyways, I want my Twitch partner. I don't know what it is, but I want it. But we'll let you know on that. Hopefully we get some more cool stuff with that. And again, I'll be doing, neither one of them was in here today, but there are 2 VIPs on the channel. I can give out up to 100 VIPs. I'm planning on giving out 1 or 2 a month to top bit givers. But right now we just have the 2. Snugs and Ice Star. They got into an epic bit battle on the Friday stream and pretty much paid for our lunches for the next month, which we absolutely appreciate. So I made them VIPs. Oh, we can be bought. But guys, thank you so much. I will be on tomorrow, hopefully. Again, my schedule will be a little weird tomorrow because I've got a kindergarten thing to go to for the kiddo. But I plan on being on from like 2 to 4 tomorrow to show off some stuff. I may be showing off, again, hopefully some of the final stuff that'll be in the game for the totems and dungeon stuff. But if not that, I may be showing off some terrain stuff, and I don't know, maybe I'll do some Unity editing stuff while you guys are watching. Oh yeah, and subs as well. I probably should do some stuff for you guys who do subs. There's a few who, like, a lot of people have done subs, but there's a few people who've gifted subs. That's so nice. You guys are so nice. But anyways, I'll try and see what I can do for you guys. I'm, again, still figuring this stuff out. Making up the rules as we go along. For those who got here late, make sure and ask your friends about the deco contest that'll be coming up, where you can win a overworld pot. Yeah. But again, thanks guys, and let me go figure out who I'm gonna go raid. Let's see. Torque Official is up. He's got one. Let me see. Oh, what we got top. There's a second streamer out there, Arctic Wolf 1980, but he's got Apex Legends and Shroud of the Avatar. We don't want that. None of that Apex Legends stuff. Hey Liz, if I see your comment there, giving away overworld pot, it's going to be the smallest pot type. I forget what it is, but it obviously is overworld. If somebody who has a pot already wins and they want it to be unnested, we will gladly do that. Is unnest a pot as well. That's kind of for if you missed the story. We removed a couple of player run towns that were empty, just because we all know those are kind of ghetto. Who wants to live in that? It's either like live in a cool town, like a well-known town like an Erie or Brittany or something like that, or live in a pot that's actually even cooler. Yeah, you guys have to talk to your friends about the deco contest. The short version is we're going to be putting up a dev town. It'll be kind of our contest town that'll hang around forever. But we will have a contest that'll run for a week or two, probably 2 weeks, give you guys a chance. For an entry fee of 100,000 gold or 1,000 crowns, basically 1 month's worth of your rewards program if you do the rewards program. Sorry, I just there's a message on there from the candidate that I'm backing for 2020. Got good news. Sorry to bring politics into it. But anyways, for 1,000 crowns, basically 1 month's worth of your rewards program, or 100,000 gold, you can enter into it. And the reason we have a big entry fee on it is, again, we want people to be serious about this. But we think it's a great thing. It'll expose a lot of good streaming material to you guys, or to the people out there, because they can see all these the town as it's being built up, and see what's going on as players building stuff up. I think it'll be a great showcase for a lot of pretty stuff, a lot of pretty towns. And then the other thing is, whoever wins will get a pot. But they should have, just by doing the contest, they've already proven that they're going to be a good governor. They've already got obviously have a good eye for things. The plan is to stream it, and then we're going to be using the StreamBot, some of the voting in the StreamBot stuff, that we'll be using that. So on probably a Friday live stream or something, maybe 3 weeks from now, maybe, we will do the final voting and let you guys in the live stream vote on it. Just got to come up with a way so you guys can't rig the voting and have 50 people to get together and agree to vote on so-and-so, even if theirs isn't the coolest. So we will see. But anyways, that's the idea. And again, we're making you earn it. But we'll have a way you can enter it with gold or roughly an equivalent amount of crowns for those people who are... yes, remember, this is the short version. Nothing I do is short. Insert naughty joke about my wife disagreeing. But anyways, yeah, so that'll be up to you guys to thank you, Snugs. Snugs, see that little thing by your name? You, sir, or ma'am, I'm not sure if Snugs is a sir or ma'am, honorable person, are a sir, are a VIP. You see anybody else with that VIP symbol by their name? No, you do not. That is because iStar is not here. If they were here, you would see somebody else with that thing. But congratulations on the VIP. I'm going to try to do that for the top bit givers each month. So you got your things there. But thank you very much again, Snugs. Off to a good start this month. T-Branch is already ahead of you, though, but I'm sure you'll catch up. But guys, anyways, I was supposed to quit a while ago, so thank you very much, and I'm going to get off and go raid Torque. Thank you again, Snugs, VIP, sir. Raid Torque official. Actually, let me make sure that Dulane's not back in there. Yeah, Dulane, if you've gotten back in there, you got to learn, Dulane, you got to jump back onto your channel and give me time to get you rated. Next time, Dulane, I'll get you some more follows. And welcome back, Dulane. Here we go. You guys ready? Raid. And guys, thanks so much. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for joining the streams. Thank you for asking constructive questions. And thanks for playing the game. Bye. Raid now.